Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully the mic's working. According to the display, the mic's working. Anyway guys, today is motherfreaking Saturday. Okay, so on yesterday's video, I was talking about I gotta go to the hazardous waste depot, right? We still gotta do that. That's gotta happen. Truck's got computer shit in it. It's gotta go to the dumpster. We're gonna do that. However, one thing we don't have to do now is go with Clifford out to his sister's to grab a washer and dryer and bring it back to his house because he doesn't feel like doing it today because he said it's too cold and he wants to spend the day not dealing with nonsense. So I'm like, whatever, that's cool. I got things I can keep myself preoccupied with. What's the temperature?
The current temperature in North Bay is minus 12 degrees.
Yeah.
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's minus 21.
We'll just ignore the current wind conditions because that won't apply, but it's only minus 12. It's not that cold out, but he felt like because of how cold it is outside, somebody's probably going to get hurt. He didn't want to risk it, so that is fine. That means I don't have to go to the garage and pull my ramps out, which means I don't have to go out to the garage and move that microwave. I don't have to go to the garage and get the dolly out and then inflate the tires. All I have to do is just live my life. And that's where, I wanted to grab my coffee cup and make a coffee because I've got a headache, a caffeine withdrawal headache because I didn't have coffee yesterday. I didn't have coffee yesterday, guys. Do you know how weird that is for me not to have coffee in a day? Some people would ask me if I had the herp or something if I didn't have coffee in a day. So I didn't have coffee today, so I'm gonna have coffee right now. Also, I've been doing a lot of research on that. Now that I got this thing working right with the microphone, I've been doing some research on that Rode video mic, and right now until Monday they're on sale at Best Try for $22.99. $22.99, holy crap, $229.99. And you know, I've been going by the money in my bank and that. I completely forgot back in the day. By back in the day, I mean not so long ago, because you guys will remember these videos, where I was selling shit off. You know, I sold the HS730 camera. I sold this Logitech steering wheel. And I've just been putting that money away to buy myself something pretty. And I forgot about that money until last night when I was done making the video. I kept doing some cleaning on my table, and then I went underneath and I was cleaning out the shelves, like the keyboard trays, when I found the envelope. Because I put it there because I was like, I'll bring it to the bank one day and just put it in the bank. It'll do more good there than it will be on my hands. I found it and I opened it up and I'm like, holy shit, I got like $400 in here from stuff that I sold. Like I sold I sold my weight bench. I sold the other bench, the preacher curl bench, because I hate doing preacher curls. I sold, what else did I sell? The camera, the steering wheel. Those were each, I got a bill $50 for the camera, a bill $50 for the steering wheel. I got $50 for the flat bench and $75 for the preacher curl. So yeah, like there's like $400 in there, and I'm like, Jesus Murphy. I'm like, well, maybe I'll give the Rode video mic a try. So we're probably gonna go after the hazardous waste depot, go see if Best Buy is actually open today, and if they are, then I might sneak in there and grab the Rode wireless mic. Because what's nice about it is, like, for ice fishing, I won't need it. And I was wrong on the battery time. People are saying it's good for like 8 hours, and I just watched a video where a guy. I was like, well, how's the range on it? Like, is it 30 feet or something? Because I know my buddy has some cheap Amazon Chinese setup on his camera. And he can't get 30 feet away from it before it starts clipping and cutting from signal loss. He also has to keep facing the camera, because if he turns around away from the camera, like if he walks away and the receiver's got to shoot through his body, the camera cuts out. So the video Rode mic test that I saw, buddy was actually testing it against one of these Amazon China setups. And it was kind of cool because the Amazon China setup cut out at 30 feet and he went 200 feet back and it still had clear sound until he turned around, then it cut out. So obviously that's going to be a dilemma, is turning around. But honestly, I don't know what kind of videos I'm going to use this for. Like I said, I won't be using it for ice fishing or fishing in general because I have the mic on me at all times. It's going to be plugged into the back of this camera through this media mod. You know, maybe later on in life I might upgrade the GoPro to the GoPro Hero 10. But now that I know how the media mod works, and they fixed the problems on the GoPro Hero 8 finally, they must have fixed the problems on the GoPro Hero 9 and 10 if there was any. You know what? I know if there was an issue with the audio on it, one Bubba Mic 1 would have said something in a video. He would have commented that the mics don't work, because every time I see that GoPro on his head, he's got the media mod on it, and he's got the Hero 9. Now that I know this, and I know how this thing works, and how to make it do what I want it to do, I'm like, you know what? The Rode Go setup, it's got a hot shoe adapter. The media mod has a cold shoe adapter, sorry. And this has 2 cold shoes on it, one on the side, one on the top. So I can just clip it on the side and then it's out of the way and I can easily just, you know, talk. I could try it on top and see if it, make sure the lens doesn't pick it up. That was one of my problems. I had another mic that was cold shoe and it was a small mic, like a little condenser, and I put it on the top and all you saw on the lens was the fluff from the dead cat. And it didn't look right. You don't want to see that on a video. Like, that was the issue I had with the the Takstar, my Takstar shotgun mic. I put it on the DSLR and you just see this little nub in the top of the screen. And it's like, I'll just zoom in a bit to kind of block that out, but you kind of don't want to be doing that. Well, I kind of don't want to be doing that. Hey, coffee's done. Woot woot, I love my coffee in my face. Love my coffee all over the place. There is nothing in this world tastier than hazelnut coffee with hazelnut creamer, except for one of those ice cap mocha latte frappuccino things that Nikki bought when she was at Starbucks. That thing was actually kind of good. I'll give that credit. That was a really delicious drink, but probably 350% of your daily sugar intake. FYI, sink is frozen again. Lovely. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go drink my coffee, and then when done, we can head off to the hazardous waste depot, go throw down the computers in the garbage, and I'm gonna go to Home Depot. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go to Best Buy. Why the hell did I say Home Depot? Holy crap, this coffee better be worth it. Better fix my brain, because let me tell you, she's pretty damaged right now. Yeah, we'll go to Best Buy and see a guy about a Rode video mic system. All right, pitter patter. I was just about to leave. I was just gonna start filming from the truck, and then I'm just about to leave, and I look down, and I'm like, I get in the truck and look down and see camo pants. I'm like, Jesus, Murphy, I'm still in my pajamas. You know, that's acceptable attire for at Walmart, but not for Best Buy. They're a bit more classier there. All right, let me get my shoes back on. Probably should put on my compliance muzzle too. I haven't been out of the house in a long time. It's been a week. Alrighty, looking highly redneck. Let's go drop off some technology at the hazardous waste depot, and then let's go to Best Buy and get the wireless Rode set up. But first, we got to clean off that truck, and I got a story for you guys. All right, just turn down the heater here, throw some snow around. Let's hit the road. So I'm pretty sure I need a new truck battery too in the near future. That, or I got to put a charge on this one, or I got to drive more often. Something, I don't know. Mainly because I went to start it this morning. It was when she does a slow start. Remember last year, ice fishing, battery died, had to boost it at the friggin' grocery store. Well, I don't drive my truck often ever since COVID. You know, I used to drive it every day to work, drive it home. You know, I did that long trip out to Bracebridge on it and charged the battery, but then I got back and the truck literally sat. So I got my booster pack in the back of my truck somewhere. Yeah, it's back there. It's back behind the passenger seat. So worst case scenario, if the battery just does not want to go today, I can boost it and get it home, but I'm gonna have to either go to the dealership or go to Canadian Tire and buy a new battery for this truck in a very near future. I just hate changing batteries in the winter. And if you've been with the channel for a while, you realized I had battery problems on the old G6, and sure enough, they happened in the winter. Always happens in the winter, right? Because it's the hardest time to start your car. That's when you notice any battery faults, is when it's super cold, because let's face it, the cold puts a number on everything. The cold is your killer. So when the weather sucks, so does your vehicle. Away she goes. So probably gonna need a new battery. I might park this thing super close to the bay door like I did last year in ice fishing, and throw the charger to it overnight or something. I'm not planning on going out tonight anywhere because I got nowhere to go. My friend Clifford's busy, Nikki's out of town, Joss is probably busy with Joss things, so I have no reason to go out of town, or no reason to do anything. I know a lot of you guys are probably asking, Adam, when are you going to celebrate the new job? Well, next weekend Nikki's coming up and we're thinking about doing beers and a burn. What that means is we're going to drink some beers, we're going to burn some wood in the fire pit, weather permitting. It's going to be a fun time, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the battery on this truck, you know, I bought this truck back in 2017, brand spanking new, and it's still running the factory battery. I think a car battery is only good for what, 5 years? Then they start losing their potential. And this one here is probably there too. So I just got to make sure when I'm at the hazardous waste depot that I don't shut down the truck, that I just, you know, park it, let it run. And then at Best Buy, if it doesn't restart, well, I'll just pull out my battery booster out of the back and booster at the friggin' parking lot. Like, honestly, guys, you're probably saying, well, Adam, if you need a new battery, why are you going to buy this Rode microphone system? And the answer is because I'm stupid. But on top of that, look at how long it takes for me to make a big decision on a purchase like this. and it's only a $230 mic system. And I'm all like, I literally had to go through nonstop research and try and decide if I wanted this or not. And the whole idea behind selling junk, Bulldog Badger made the decision, or made the idea of get rid of stuff you don't need to buy something that you can use. And it made a lot of sense afterwards. I was like, you know what, that's actually kind of brilliant. Why not? Why not do that? Why not sell a bunch of stuff that I don't need, like the Preacher Curl bench, my weightlifting, the bench press bench, the steering wheel, because I never used it. I used it when we used to game and play Euro Truck, but I never enjoyed that game as much as some do. I tried playing it with Corsa. I didn't enjoy Corsa. I tried playing it with Farming Simulator. That was just awkward as hell. Better off to use the keyboard and mouse. And I hate Farming Simulator because, like, if I'm going to do that, put that much time and effort into a game, I'm better off just to turn my backyard into a farm plot and plant my own food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to put that kind of time into a video game. I might as well just do it in real life. And that way there I can reap the benefits. A battery would cost me about $100. I got that, no problem. Like, worst case, I'll just go pick up a battery at Canadian Tire and have it installed there. Maybe I'll get my oil changed same time. I'm probably not due yet. You know, I might as well. Anybody in North Bay looking for a welding job, this place here on the side, Pilot Diamond Tools, they've been just hammering Indeed for welding jobs. Like, there's always something up there looking for welders, welders needed, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what they pay, but they're always on the hunt for a new welder. Told my buddy Jean about that because he's a certified welder, but he don't seem too interested in the whole ordeal, so that's up to him, not me. Anyway, we're almost there. I believe it's this turn right here. Got to find some better mic placement for this lavalier when I'm in the truck. That's the bus terminal down there. I go down here towards Fanny's, which is our local peeler club. The only one we have left because the other one shut down. And I'm pretty sure this one here is probably not doing so hot with all these restrictions. And I go down this drive. The bitches are open because the website said you were. Should be open till 6 today. Pissing me off. Right, a bad Yelper. Okay, they're open. This is good. Hazardous and electronic waste. That's exactly what we need. I'm just gonna wait here until we figure out what the hell's going on. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna turn off the camera and I'm gonna get shit solved. So I'll be with you guys in a hot minute. All right, that's everything. Get the hell out of here. Just had to back up to the bin and throw it in there. Man, you know those old projector TVs, the DLPs, big clunky boxes that everybody gives away on Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace because they just want them gone, but they still work. So they figure somebody out there might want them. There's like 4 of them in there. I remember back in the day, my friend's parents had one of those. We thought they were so freaking rich because they had that. Big old 50-inch 4x3 aspect ratio with a huge ass speaker system in the bottom. Thought they were millionaires. Like the turn, bud? Can you do it? Yeah, you got this. It's like -12 and people, it's going to drop down to -32 tonight. People are out here washing their cars. They're going to be frozen tomorrow, let me tell you. Man, if I had a Costco card, today'd be a great day to take a rip out the Sudbury. These roads are nice. Sorry if you guys are hearing the sounds of metal on metal. What that is, it's all the mints, my little mint addiction there. That's what you're hearing. Let's go see if we can get into Best Try. Scorsa Road Wireless Go. I expect to be let down right now. They have them in stock on the website, but you know, my track record with this damn store is pretty awesome. So let's go park somewhere. I can easily get access to my hood in case I need to boost my truck when I get out. And this will do. Down here at Best Buy, gonna head in, grab my shit, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, peace out. Alrighty guys, we actually got it. We successfully were able to shop. Side note, yeah, my battery is fried. I just had to boost it. The guy in a Chevy beside me is like, oh, you wouldn't see a Chevrolet do that. And I'm like, on the contrary, I used to own a Chevrolet, and guess what? It totally did that. I gotta find a better place to put this mic. Right there should do. It doesn't clip onto my seatbelt. That's the problem because the seatbelt's made of slick material. But yeah, sure as shit. Go to turn it over. And that was all she wrote. And then the speedometer does this thing when the battery's too weak where it starts having an epileptic fit and she jumps up from 0 to 20. Yeah, kind of annoying. But no, this is why I like going into the store at Best Buy versus shopping on the website, because their website's pretty kite. They seriously got to hire somebody to rebuild that thing. They had GoPro batteries on sale for $14.99. And what I like about it, they're for the GoPro Hero 5, 6, and 7 because it's old stock. But the GoPro 5, 6, 7, and 8 all use the exact same battery. So regular $29.99 on for $14.99. You're damn skippy I bought one of those because the battery currently in the GoPro, she's starting to get fat. And what I mean by that is she's starting to inflate. I had to do a battery pull on it earlier today because it wouldn't turn on. So you got to pull the battery, and it's getting to the point where pulling the battery is becoming a chore. Like you really got to put some arms into it. And I'm expecting soon the little pull tab is going to rip clean off the battery. Well, that's going to make it really fun to get the battery out of the GoPro. But yeah, I think when we get home there, we'll pull her right up to the garage. We'll get the battery friggin' charger out, and we'll throw some snot to the cell. I'm gonna have to do some research on a new battery for this truck, see what Canadian Tire has, and maybe I'll just go there and let them do the battery and do my oil change at the same time. Get everything done at once. I don't really like Canadian Tire for oil changes, but it's got to be better than Jiffy Lube. But we got our wireless go, and we got a battery. I don't know if we need to charge this wireless go. Chances are it only has the transportation charge of 40%. So we'll probably end up taking that home. We'll do a little unboxing video because everybody loves those. Yeah, pretty freaking awesome. I love people when they come to, ooh, okay, hello. We just drifted that corner. I love rear wheel drive. It's so much fun. Oh man, all my life Ford front wheel drive, Ford Tempo, Ford Focus, friggin' Pontiac G6. Get this truck and it's just like in the winter. I'm so used to the front wheel drive where you just point it where you want to go, give her some throttle and she'll hook. This thing here, you point it where you want to go, you give it some throttle and the ass end just swings out like a friggin' mace. But yeah, man, I love it. Gyms are currently closed. I just checked Fit for Less. It's right at the mall, and they're closed for at least 2 weeks. They put on the door, but I expect it to be longer. I walk into the mall and the security guard's like, hey, sir, come here please. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, he starts asking me COVID questions like, are you currently experiencing any symptoms of COVID? And I'm like, no. And I grab my phone and I'm looking for my QR code. And he's like, have you been out of the country at all in the past couple of weeks? I'm like, no. And he's like, okay. And he's like, have you been exposed to anybody with symptoms of COVID? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, you're free to go. I'm like, oh, you don't want to see my passport? No, we're good. We don't need to see the passport. I have no way to scan it. And I'm just like, well, this is what pisses me off right now is really, you should have turned that on a long time ago so I could have went there, dick anus. But come on. But like the government of Ontario spent all this money on setting up the passports and the QR codes and all this other bullshit, and literally it's useless right now because there's no indoor dining, and that's the number one place where you'd use the QR code. There is no nobody's checking them at stores and stuff. They're just asking you 3 basic security questions, and if you answer yes to any of them, then they tell you to turn around and leave. It's kind of stupid. Like it's not just kind of stupid, it's very stupid, very pointless, waste of money. Like all that passport shit, what a waste. Set up those QR codes. I don't get it. Anyway, when I get home, we're gonna plug the truck in and go from there. Pitter patter. All right guys, we're home. The battery on this GoPro is at 54%. That's beautiful. Not really. I parked like super close to the garage door too. Like check that out. We're practically on top of it. So that should be pretty good. As long as I can get the latch to open. Like a so. Yeah, she's an old battery. I should just replace it, but whatever. We'll throw a charge to it, see if she'll accept the charge. And if she do, cool. If she don't, well, tomorrow we'll go to Canadian Tire and get a new battery put in instead of going ice fishing. All good in the hood. All right, I'm gonna do this and I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, well, there we go. We got it plugged in. Got the battery charger sitting over there. We're good. So I'm gonna just close the hood enough where if it does snow and stuff, we don't get a lot of snow under here, but it shouldn't hit anything except for the cord. So that should be good like that, hopefully. And then we'll, I don't think I can get it any closer. Okay, that'll work. That's good. And now we'll grab our new toys, the wireless go and the rechargeable battery. It says for Hero 7, but that also works with the Hero 8. Hero 5, 6, 7, 8 use the same battery, so $14.99 over $29. I'll take it. All right, head inside. Talk to you there. All right, guys. Before I do some editing, I'm just going to show you here. So we got the rechargeable battery here for the GoPro Hero 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to use the old Cabela's pocket knife here. Love this thing. It's so good. It's a little tight. I can't flick it open, but that's all right. Rather have tight pins than loose pins. gonna open box or? All right, cool. So, and here, oh Jesus, I think I just dropped the battery. Yep, battery just ejectocito, cuz. So I just got your standard battery here for GoPro. I'll pop that in after this. This is the exact same battery I got in there now. There's like no difference. Whatever. 14 bucks, bud. 14 bucks. All this packaging for this little battery. And they got rid of plastic straws. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Why? Because Wireless Go, the Rode Wireless Go, compact wireless microphone system by Rode. This is going to be interesting to use. So it comes with the receiver transmitter, 2 fur windshields, the USB-C cable, 2 USB-C cables, an SC4 cable to plug it into your camera, and a carry pouch. Huh, very nice. I like carry pouches. All right, does this box have some special method to open? Is it like a magnetically sealed, or do I just rip it apart and then I can't return it because the box is mangled? Not seeing an easy open on it. Do I need to Google that? How do you easily open the Rode Video Mic? Is there an open here? Sometimes they actually have instructions on how to open the box, but that is not the case. I'm just gonna peel it open, I don't care. So this is what selling a weight bench, camera, and a bunch of other shit gets you. There we go. Just friggin' pull with power. Pull with power. All right, what's in the box? Okay, so I totally opened this wrong. I know I did now. Yep, whatever. More pull with power. So, oh, cute. So there's the fluffy things they're talking about. There's one of the fluffies. I'll put that over there. It's stuck on the glue. All right, so inside the box, you get 2 of these fluffy caterpillar things that go over top of the mic. You get your carrying pouch, your cable to hook it up to the camera, which is going to be useful. I'm glad it's on a bungee, not just a random cable that hangs down. Your manual, which I'm going to have to read up on because I've never used one of these before. Treat for Oreo. And then on this side, you open it up and there is your Rode microphone and receiver. Very cool, very nice. Very nice packaging, guys, very nice. So this here is the microphone that goes on your body because it's got the microphone right there. And then it's got the microphone jack, a couple power lights, and then your clippy thing so you can clip it on your shirt. Cool. And this is the transmitter, which basically, from what I gathered from all the YouTube videos that I've researched on this, all like 2,000 of them, this guy here has a LED display to let you know the battery lay for the device, your decibel gain button on the top, your sync button, and your power button. I'll peel off the plastic covering. That's always a satisfying thing. Here you guys go, a little bit of ASMR. Yeah, you love that kind. And this is a lot heavier than the lavalier mic, so I'm gonna notice it on me, that's for sure. And then you got your USB-C charging, which is why they give you not 1, but 2 USB-C cables branded with a Rode wrap. Pretty sweet. And that's pretty much all there is for this unboxing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge this entire kit up, including the new battery for the GoPro, and then we'll give it a test run in the next segment. All right, talk to you in a bit. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see this thing on my gut, but that's the Wireless Go. I'll show you in the mirror what it looks like on the camera. I did exactly what I said. I was going to put it off to the side so that you didn't have to... I tried putting it on the top, but the case covers the start, stop, record button, so that wasn't going to work. So I figured, you know what, we'll shove it off to the side and we'll see how well this works. Right now, like the video online that I saw of the guy wearing it, he had a button-up shirt, so he kind of slid it into the crease where the buttons go. I can't do that, but if you look right there, you can kind of see how exactly I got it attached. It's just off to the side, and the wire comes out the back and then clips in. And all in all, I'm hoping for... Oh man, I just realized the lens on this camera is filthier than frig. The light caught it and I can see the grease. This is the problem with this lens fingerprint magnet. Let me fix that. All right, there we go. So it's obviously a lot later in the day. It's currently, what, 5:45, 6 o'clock. It's dark out. It's, you know, whatever. I got home, I did the unboxing, and then I started charging the mics. They already had a full charge. Cool. I put a charge to the camera, edited up the footage I already had. Then Dad called me about the drain, saying, so, heard the drain's broken again. It's frozen up. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay. And I said, yeah, and it just froze again. Like it thawed out and then it froze again. He's like, well, when you put the heater under the sink, did you take the wood out? The wood he's referring to is that board underneath. And I said, no. The problem is you can see the pipe back there. Probably not because I don't have light. I was going to buy the GoPro light today, but they didn't have any in stock. Website said they had 4, but we all know how Best Buy works. Anyway, the pipe goes down, then there's an elbow, and Dad's convinced it's freezing at the elbow. The water staying put. And it's freezing there. So he's gonna come over in 2 weeks, not next weekend, because Nikki's coming up and we're gonna do a celebratory beer and a burn, weather permitting. Once again, I gotta say that, because if it's not within the conditions of the permit, then I'm not allowed to burn wood. But if it is, then we're gonna set up a fire. We're gonna have ourselves a little bit of a fire back there and a little bit of a cookout, and who knows? Well, we might do a cookout. Last time we didn't do shit. We just kind of burned stuff and just hung out and chatted. But this time we're gonna have beers, so that's even better. So that's gonna be the battle plan for that weekend. But just hoping this friggin' mic worked. So I'm gonna take this back upstairs now that I've walked around with it. Actually, I should try something else here. I don't know why I'm holding the mic or the camera, because I don't need to. I could literally sit you guys right here, tilt this up, lift it up, and then I can just walk away from it, and I can go all the way back here, and I sound like I'm still holding the camera, and you can see my cheeseburger locker, right? Right. So that's pretty cool that we could do that now. That's a feature. If you're wondering why the camera's on an angle, because the tripod I'm using is Dollarama and it's not the greatest. It's not the house, it's the actual, I can see the GoPro. She's kind of chinched and kind of cocked. So, but yeah, so now I can do videos wirelessly, get great audio, no wire attached. Pretty sweet. This here microphone will work with my Sony. It'll work with the DJI. I just don't know where the hell I put that receiver thing, because I don't have a hot shoe on the DJI, but it definitely works with the GoPro. I think we'll find out when we go edit the audio. So that's what I'm gonna do. Rob motherfucking meow. Yo. Anyway, guys, I'm going to play around more with this microphone, but I think this vlog has come to an end. Hopefully you enjoyed today. Got some stuff done, got some more cleaning up to do. I got a lot more stuff I want to clean up in here still. That's what my battle plan is, probably for the rest of the evening, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Probably for tomorrow if I don't go ice fishing. If I do, then you guys are coming too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it, and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.